Hi everyone, my name is Mahin. I'm the director of Adroit and Auditor. We're here for another session on COVID-19. Let's see if we can get some people to join in before we start our session. Okay, so here we are with another session on COVID-19 to assist our clients and give them more updates with what's happening and the government support. I will do a short talk and then we'll open up for further questions and answers. The government has announced a lot of support and schemes for employees and employers. Last week we covered job retention scheme. The other schemes available are small business grants, business loan, self-employed scheme, and universal credit helpline. In today's session, we will cover small business grant, business loan, and self-employed scheme, and financial help available to you, and how we can help you with the schemes available. We'll start with the small business grant. Small business grant funding of £10,000 is available to all businesses who are in receipt of a small business relief and rural rate relief. This is provided by the council. The government will provide additional funding to the council to make sure they have the funds to support small and local businesses. A one-off grant of £10,000 will be available, and this will be paid through the council. Who's eligible for this? Anyone who's based in England and already received the small business rate relief. This is typical for people who have shops and restaurants mostly, and they have a small business or small area shop, and they are in receipt of the grants. People working from home, a lot of people are asking me this question. People working from home will not probably qualify for this because they are not in receipt of the small business rate relief. How to access this scheme? You need to make an application with your local council. We have already received, the council is already contacting a lot of businesses, and a lot of our clients have received letters from the council telling them the further information they need in order for them to assess if they qualify and how much the grant will be available. So that's about the small business grants. Business loans and self-employed schemes. Again, this is a very popular question, and people are asking us a lot about these two schemes. So I'll cover them briefly for you. Coronavirus Business Interruption Loan Scheme. This is a scheme where the government is backing up a loan for small businesses or medium-sized or large businesses as well. The new temporary coronavirus business interruption loan scheme introduced by the government is through the British Business Bank. From the week commencing 23rd of March has been launched to support primarily the small business industry. The government will provide lenders with the guarantee of 80% of secure loan guarantee. The government will not charge for the banks or for the guarantee, and this will be an interest-free loan for the first 12 months. Now, who's eligible for this? Your business is UK based with a turnover of no more than £41 million a year. You meet British Business Bank eligibility criteria. How to access this scheme? And the full range of schemes and the list of accredited lenders is available on the British Business Bank website. Most major banks will be offering these schemes. We have great partnership with Metro Bank, Barclays, who are both on the list. If you would like to have help in the process, please get in touch with us. So that's about the loan scheme that's available. Then we have self-employed income support scheme, and this has been the key question raised by a lot of our clients, mainly because there's a confusion between self-employed scheme for limited company owners too. effectively. People who work through the limited companies are actually self-employed. But the self-employed income support scheme announced by the government was mainly to target freelancers and sole traders, and there is not much in for people working through their own limited companies. The self-employed income support scheme is, as I said, the support for self-employed individuals, either the sole traders or people working in a partnership, whose income has been impacted by COVID-19. The scheme will provide a grant to self-employed people worth 80% of their profit, cap of £2,500. It's very important to note that the condition is that your business has to be affected by COVID-19, and it is a profit, not just the turnover. If you have no profit, it's unlikely you will get anything from it. HMRC will use an average profit from tax returns for 16-17, 17-18, 18-19 to calculate the size of the grant. The scheme will open to those with majority of the income comes from self-employed who has profit of less than £50,000, and the scheme will be open for initial 3 months with people able to make their first claim at the beginning of June. Now, we've also heard that HMRC will be contacting you themselves regarding this, so you will eventually start receiving letters in the post at some point, and HMRC is working day and night to make sure that they can give you as much support as possible and as quickly as possible, and they understand that how critical it is for freelancers and people who are relying on their regular day-to-day work. Eligibility, you need to be self-employed. You've lost work because of the COVID-19. If you haven't done your tax return for 2018-19, then HMRC, the government has offered an extended the deadline, which was due in January 2020, for another 4 weeks when it was announced, till 23rd of April, to get your tax returns completed, and based on that, the calculations will be done. If you're working as self-employed as an employee, you will still be qualified for this. That's absolutely fine, but majority of your income needs to come from self-employed for you to qualify. For example, if you're working as an employee earning 60 or 70 or 50,000 pounds, and you're working self-employed and only earning 1,000 or 200,000 pounds, I don't think so you will qualify for this. Then comes the just checking. So these are the schemes available. Other financial help is available. The loan scheme we've covered, the working capital loan scheme, and funds from the banks. Holiday payments are also available. So if you need to make a holiday payment for your mortgage or any other loan payments, you need to contact your bank or anyone, the ones they're providing you with the loans, to defer the payments for mortgage payments, credit card payments, monthly repayments of loans, or interest payments. That was happening. A lot of businesses are offering it, a lot of financial companies are offering it. So if you need something like that, contact your company so they can work through that. So how we can help you? We have a specific email ID created for COVID-19. We've got a team just looking to make sure that we work with the right partners and provide you with the right support at this time. And it's a dedicated support. We have a dedicated person in the payroll department just dealing with the COVID-19 and job retention scheme and support, because obviously it requires a lot of work. We are also working with we have a few solicitors that we're working with in case if you need any legal help. The whole idea of having a one-stop shop, so you can get all the support at one place. So if you need anything, just contact us. Our special COVID-19 support team, and one of the guys will come back to you and answer your questions. As part of that, we are also doing Facebook sessions like this one, and we'll be doing a lot more of these, where we'll take your questions, answers, and give you more information that's available to us. As I said last time, things are changing quite fast, which means the information that's available now will change in next week or the week after that. So as things progress, we will be looking into things, and we will give you more of the information available. As I said earlier, we are also working with a couple of events that are named, but we are also trying to work with other companies which provide loan to small businesses. So if your business is affected, or if you need loan to carry out some of the business activities, please do get in touch with us, and we will provide or give you the support that's needed. Some of the businesses will require cash flow forecasting reports in order to go and get the loans. While the government is supporting these loans and guaranteeing the loans, it's still a process to go through to get the loans and to get the grants. So, but we are here to help you with it. So if you need any of that support, please feel free to come to us. I'll now take some questions, if there are any, before we finish up our session. So I'll ask my colleague Has to check if there are any questions. Can you please have a look?
We haven't got any questions as yet. But if anyone would like to ask a question, please leave a question in the comment, or comment in the comments box, and we can answer them.
Brilliant. So we'll end the session now. Please have a look at it if you haven't watched live. And any questions, leave it on the session. Leave it on here in the comments box, and we will answer all the questions that we get. Thank you very much.